Coming up next is a guy you might have seen on Last Comic Standing. He's done a TED Talk and I believe also an OnlyFans. Please welcome Erik Escobar.
Oh my God, thank you, Adam. Hello. I'm in a fantastic mood. A month ago, I got married, baby. I can't believe it. Like, I finally met the one. You know what I mean? I finally met the one to be my first ex-wife. So I really think it's going to be beautiful. I wanted to get her a sexy gift, so I actually bought her some lingerie. Very sexy, very intimate. She hated it. All right, absolutely hated it. She was like, Erik, why would you buy me lingerie from Goodwill? You know what I'm talking about? Secondhand, baby, secondhand. That's great. We're trying to spice things up in the bedroom. We're doing this thing that involves a sound effect. You guys seem pretty cool. Can you give me a sound effect right here? Any sound effect, any noise. I like that, very cute. You're gonna regret that in a minute, but that's a really cute tune. I like that. This is what I think is really sexy. I think it's boring in the bedroom when you're doing your thing and you're like, oh, I'm done, I'm finished, very boring. I think everyone should get an orgasm sound effect. All right, how fun would that be? One of yours, a little bit of, oh, you know what I mean? I can't even do it. I can rarely get it up. It's very, very difficult. Do not like it. I had this at a show last night, and this guy had the best answer. I was like, what's a good orgasm sound effect? This guy in the back just yells out, thank you. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you. You know, that person has to be like, you're welcome. There you go. It's beautiful. It's weird getting married, moving in together, because this is what happened. We moved in together. My shower now has 4 types of shampoo in it, all right? 4 types of shampoo. Do I look like a man that needs any shampoo, all right? I don't understand what you're doing here, babe. I don't like it. She has all these body washes and everything, and it's very confusing for me, because when I was single, I didn't have a million body washes or a million shampoo bottles. I had 1 bar of soap, all right? 1 bar, not 1 brand, 1 bar. I had it for 30 years. My dad gave it to me. His grandfather gave it to him. My great-grandfather forged it in the Irish Springs of Peru. I don't know how that worked out. Very confusing. And I wouldn't even take like a full shower. I would just like wash one area till I came. You know what I mean? Thank you. There you go. So appreciate you. Very nice. We live in LA. It's very nice, but it's very dangerous. America's a dangerous place to live. Like, get this. A couple weeks ago, someone got shot right outside our apartment. All right, right outside our apartment. And I was freaking out, because it was the first time I've ever used a gun. All right, it was horrible. You left out the guac. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Ew, gross. What's that? I don't know. I'm not a big gun guy. They kind of freaked me out when I was like 7 years old. I went hunting. All right, I went hunting, tried to shoot a rabbit, accidentally hit the magician. All right, it was the second worst birthday party I've ever been to. Absolutely horrible. Did not like it. But I've always wanted to be a tough guy, you know what I mean? I think it's very deceiving when people look at me, because they're always like, oh, Erik, you look like a cholo. And you can tell how tough I am by the way I pronounce cholo, all right? I do not look or sound like a tough cholo, all right? I look like a cholo who loves like hummus and Warped Tour, you know what I mean? That's the kind of cholo I am. I'm not gonna steal your wallet, but I might steal your heart. Where are you? You know what I mean? It's a good time. It's beautiful. I love it. I've always wanted to be a tough guy, and I realized I could be more tough if I followed a lifelong dream and started to be a professional wrestler. All right, I was training to be a professional wrestler. America loves wrestling, but it was weird because I had 1 match, and get this, I get in the ring, I start wrestling, doing my thing. My opponent goes off script and legit headbutts me in the dick, all right? Real headbutt, straight to the privates. I'm freaking out, all right? It's the first time I've seen anyone get a concussion. You know what I'm talking about? There you go. Thank you. I love it. My mom hates it, man. She's like, why are you wrestling? Why are you doing comedy? She always wanted to be a nurse. She was like, hey, you gotta be a nurse. All my families are nurses. It's crazy. And I think it's wild because I know one thing about nursing and healthcare. I know one thing. And what I know is if you see someone who needs medical attention and they're unconscious, you can help them. But if you see someone who needs medical attention and they're still aware, they're still conscious, you have to ask them for consent to help. Or if anything goes wrong, what can they do? Sue you. It's horrible. Because if I see someone who's like in trouble or whatever, and they're still conscious or still aware, like I have to go up to them and choke them out. You know what I mean? There you go. I can finally help you. Ew, gross, that did not deserve that sound effect. I've had a great time. My name is Erik Escobar. It's a hard last name because y'all hear Escobar. Who do you think about?
Pablo.
Whole life, everyone's like, oh, Escobar, you're related to Pablo, you're from a cartel. And to be honest, like, it doesn't really bother me because they'll be dealt with. All right, absolutely. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. Yeah, baby.
Erik Escobar, everybody.